That I have is actually a review about us.
About who?
Good morning, y'all. It is Alirien, and today is day 4, our final day at Disney, and we need to get this whole camp packed and hit the road. Checkout is at 11, but we are trying to leave by 8. Well, we shall see. So, I'm gonna start packing stuff as best I can, and Chris will help me with the actual camp. He just went to the restroom, but he's obviously gonna help me. We're gonna start packing as best as we can. Get everything in the car, get the cart returned, and check out at the lobby. I don't know, 10 hours home plus whatever time we take at each of our stops, because we will have to stop for gas at least once, and probably food and restroom at least once, so I'll assume 3 stops. Wants to lean one way or the other, so this isn't going to be the most level shot, and I apologize. But we have stopped at the Busy Bee in Live Oak, Florida. We have made the transition to I-10 from I-75, and we have just under 7.5 hours left to go. And we have yet to cross the time zone line. I always manage to miss the sign for it whenever we've come through to Florida in the last couple years, so hopefully I can spot it this time. But yeah, we're still in Eastern time, but we needed a bathroom, stretch our legs. I needed something with caffeine because, oh boy, so I got myself a sour apple Warheads Ghost. Not sponsored, I just like it. Oh, camera, no! I'll have to plug my camera in. But yeah, we're making good time. Currently gonna be arriving like 6:45, 7 p.m. So.
Can I still have it? You're like,
What? Especially because, like, in the opening of, I know this is probably my fault.
well, that's the thing. It's like you read
U.S. intervention, even just the airstrikes. However, Trump seems to.
Otherwise, we're gonna be here a while.
Review about us.
about who?
Hey y'all, it's Editing Alley, and I didn't realize I never filmed an outro for the end of that trip. We did have a very, very good time. In spite of the issues that did come up, we packed the car too fast, so we forgot a few things, rather important things like our tent stakes and Chris's entire toiletry bag. And I, of course, lost my ears. But we still had a wonderful time, in spite of the bittersweet notion of why we went out there in the first place. Chris and I rode the riverboat together. We hiked the entirety of Tom Sawyer Island and all of the caves and went up in the fort, which they actually had the rifles. We took the train all the way around Magic Kingdom and then back to Frontierland Station, and we had time to ride Rock and Roller Coaster together one last time, which was important for me to bring him to do that because that has always been, I think, his favorite attraction, and it's his mom's favorite as well, so that was a personal thing for the both of us. And we went around and did some stuff that we don't normally do, which was kind of refreshing to do. And we finally watched Fantasmic together. So in spite of the hiccups, however self-imposed, we did have a wonderful, wonderful time. And, you know, it's kind of nice to know that we can plan something that normally is so big so quickly for a shorter period of time and still have a blast doing the things that we have the time to do, even though we kept wanting to do other things in other parks and then remembering we don't have time to go to all 4 of the parks. That said, we definitely have another trip in the works. It'll be a proper length trip, a full trip with some new people. Not new to the channel, but new to going to Disney with us, so that will be exciting. But in the meantime, we have a bunch of events and things coming up later this year. So, but I will leave you with that to end off this little quick and dirty 4-part secondary Disney trip vlog series. That was long-winded, sorry. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'm sure you know where the buttons and the links are to show me that love, but if nothing else, I do hope you will subscribe if you haven't already, because I am hoping to hit 500 subscribers here on the channel by the end of the year. And remember, subscribing on YouTube is free. And I hope you'll turn on notifications as well, so you never miss a video. If you'd like to see more content like this video specifically, I have my travel playlist linked in the cards and in the description, where you can also find my Linktree portal to keep up with my adventures on other social media planes. As always, I'd like to give a huge special thanks to my covens of patrons and Twitch subscribers, who are my biggest supporters. And if you, dear viewer, would like to join either of their ranks, please check that Linktree portal, once again, for my Patreon, which begins at $1 per month, or my Twitch channel, which begins at $5.99 for a tier 1 sub. Thanks again, stay tuned for Breath of the Wild Part 22, as well as a vlog from the Ultimate Tailgate event at Perkins Row here in Baton Rouge, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Keep aiming, my loves. Bye, y'all.